Halloween may be over, but it's time for that death-themed holiday, so this game is still fitting. You're so right, Greg. Love Thanksgiving. I'm lying. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Anyways, Ghost Trick, woo! Yay, hooray. That was scary. Oh, but which save to do? They're both identical, it's hard to choose. Trick time? To go where? I don't remember what was, Alright, well, we'll figure it out in time. Nothing left but an empty cell. Since it's staying here, I might as well go back. Back upstairs using the internal phone. Thank you, game. Thanksgiving, unfortunately, does count as a death-themed holiday. Yeah. It sure does. Detective Jowds, until we meet again, came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. Oh, he's still dancing away. Look at him go. Well, this is... Oh, hey, Jowd. It's just literally there. Hello? Who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Sissel, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute! That's cool. Thanks, friendo. Wait, Bailey has something to say? This is important? That call, who was it from? I don't know, some weird call. But who? Will call an end to my dancing! Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you. It's a contest then. Which will stop first, my dancing or the turning of the planet? Probably the turning of the planet, to be honest. Yep. Good luck with that. He's so talented. Judd really just doesn't care. It's incredible that this game has exactly one character who's on top of things like that. That's honestly all it needs. It's perfect. And then under the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. It's nighttime. Oh, not ideal. That our great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Kamila. I believe that's my line, old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes full of tears, there you were, baby. Just the way things turned out. Took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Ellipses. Because now that I found you, man, I have to turn you in. I have to stay spotlessly clean, after all. Idea? We fire the gun. There's a certain something between these two. Is it a warm something or is it cold? Whatever it is immeasurably deep. Should probably see what Detective Jowd has to say. Oh, good call. You can talk with him right now. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Sissel's asking if they're gay. Honestly, that was immediately where my brain went. Like, it could be possible, we don't know. Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, guess we'll be seeing each other again. Ellipses. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right. Your lost memory. Other things I'd like to know. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Return for tonight's fun little game, is that it? Yag! We bounce Sissel first. His wife is dead, that means he's available? It's a good attitude, Breg. It is possible. Maybe Cabanela was behind it. I'm not going to delve into that further. I actually did not like the direction my brain just went. That is not good. I shouldn't be mean to Cabanela. I'm sure he's a great guy. Saw it, you know. Picture you were painting in your cell tonight. It was me. Which means you must know me. Ellipses. Very sorry, but can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least. A lead? What is it? A long time ago, I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. Exclamation point. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. Might jog your memory. Wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment. That's the only help I can give you right now. I can't believe how important that music box is. And pointing the gun at you right now. Say he's your good friend. Man, whenever they say good friend, that's how you know. We were when we were in the detective division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the Special Investigation Unit, top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. I don't like the determination is highlighted in red. This white coat? Somebody looking to get promoted to the top? What's the one thing they're afraid of most? The blot on their record, of course. Like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? As me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. Everybody makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanela has chosen the path of the white coat. He'd do anything at all, to hide his coat's shadows. Send his good friend to the gallows. Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal, after all. That's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. Never believe what is in that music box? I mean, at this point, they've hyped it up so much. It has to be something important, and I have absolutely no idea what it could possibly be. I think anything would surprise me. Is your execution really the right thing to do? Had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there. But still, this is the punishment that I should receive, in order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever. Ellipses. Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is it all you have to leave her with? No problem there? Ellipses. I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean that's not all it was for? I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life. What? Huh? The other murder? It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day, I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of a man. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. That little girl be... Lynn? Exclamation point. She told you about that? Yeah, she said you were her hero. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Oh, you won't, buddy. Nice try, idiot. She doesn't die yet. She dies 10 years from now. Several times. 10 years ago in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. Still young then. Didn't have any self-control. This is Jowd saying this, that makes sense. I remember asking myself at the time, Jowd, are you going to shoot this guy? This is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. My hand was shaking a little. My hand slipped. Man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. What if the identity of this man is important? And the man died. It took his life. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is... execution. I don't know about that, buddy. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. Cool. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that, you can rely. Wow, that's some intense listening there, friend. Cicely, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry. My own path? Lynn is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? Might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Oh, yeah, that guy. Oh, where is he? Hello, everything's fine here. Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery. Chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye. What is she doing? Lynn. Sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. Does, doesn't it? Go help her out, would you, Sissel? Yeah, okay. Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget... Whoa, that was clean. I have a little something for you. Dude. A weapon. Awfully dramatic there, sir, but that is exactly like you, so super fair, actually. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. There's nothing else like it. Don't throw it. What's this, a pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents. Okay. This is it, Sissel. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. I'll remember that. No, but that's your memories. Oh, you goofball. Kamila, just heard this man order chicken. He was like, all right, buddy, if that's your last call, I feel horrible. Have a little something. This is all I've got for you. That watch is totally going to be important later, though. We're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope and no cores either. Wow, okay. Not any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. Feel pretty dejected, but I guess I'd better go find Lynn. I don't know if it's the end of your adventure, friend. Follow the path Detective Xiao pointed out to me. Path to the Justice Minister's office where Lynn went to try and stop the execution. Is that a chapter end? Yep. That's cool. 11:13 to 11:41. That was a long time. Definitely saw you start streaming and then forgot to actually open my browser for 15 minutes. Oh, that's cool, Rhyme. For some reason, I don't know what just came over me. I almost called you Brian. I think I was thinking of Breg while reading your name, and I don't know what... I don't know, but it almost happened. Dude, Yokai Watch? Oh my gosh, you're right. He gave him the Yokai Watch. Dude. Oh, it makes so much sense. Now that my assignment to stop the execution has ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Jowd's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. Hey, the pill's got all the way over there. What is she up to? This time, Lynn isn't dead, but she's probably about to be. But the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. Oh, that's actually what he's saying. Hey, Lynn? Okay, he doesn't get to be in the game. Gonna love this one, I'm sure. Ah! What greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and how did it go? Was Detective Jowd still alive? It already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute, did you say but? Told her about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though. Couldn't bring myself to tell her. Did someone die? Yeah, there was a body hidden behind the table, and it was a character that was on screen for maybe 2 total minutes in the entire game. Inspector Kamila arrested Detective Jowd? I can't believe it. Yeah, I feel the same way. Can't believe that wherever I go, someone's always dead. Either you or somebody else. Sorry about that. So, who was that lying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. Man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Shouldn't you have called for help in that case? I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember? For murder? She didn't... That didn't occur to her before. That only occurred to her now. So maybe we could save him without me getting caught. Oh boy. Alright. Hey, sir. Not Bailey? No, Bailey's fine. I don't... Bailey's, like, golden at this point. They wouldn't kill Bailey. Hey, can you hear me? Ellipses. He's dead, but still seems to be unconscious. Could you rescue him now while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster to see for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death. Maybe the 13 Sentinels fan in my bones, but this game is really good if you have no idea what's going on. I mean, maybe. Oh, look at him. I think his hair is a mop. Emma! Oh, excuse me. Don't remember what voice I gave this guy. He was on screen for 2 minutes at the beginning of the game. What? I wonder if he'll just die anyways. He might just die, like, right away. He died at his desk, so... This is terrible. I wonder if he's gonna order Chicken Kitchen. Ellipses. Oh, no. What is going on? Why doesn't she answer? He's moving around like a Tomodachi Life character. He's gonna have like a heart attack and just die right here. Yes. That is exactly what happened. He just has a heart attack at his desk. Medicine. Oh, he sucks. Acts like a nutcracker. What? Oh, no! What a way to go. Such a foolish man. Oh, you woke up. He's a contradiction. Contradiction? The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and his water pitcher too, he loses both. I don't know, to me it looks like he could have had both of those things just now. He didn't know the truth about the world, that's why he died. Such a foolish man. Maybe I should say, a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word. I don't think this guy gets it yet. The foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name? Ellipses. Oh, good name. Just called me a seeker of truth. Sidestepped that one, didn't he? He must not remember his name. That's good. Does he ever get a name? We only knew him before as the... like the Justice Minister. I have gone into the phone. Was this an error? Oh wait, this will give me the opportunity to go somewhere else. Why are you talking to him? This guy died from stress. The fact we see his face reveals he very much knows that's him. Oh, is that what that is? Oh my gosh. That's so silly. Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister. Who is this? How did you get this number? We have your daughter. Who is this? Emily's tutor? I forgot how to say that name. I think it was that. Would a tutor call you at this hour? No. I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter. What? My daughter, is she alright? Tell me Shields. Shields. Here for yourself. That's a candle. It is speaking. The candle is going to be killed. Oh no. What do you want? What are your demands? I believe we've already made our demand known the other day. Oh, so it was you. And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out? I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job. Yes, of course. They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping. We're very thorough. You do well to remember that. And of course, it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that. Don't tell the police, is that it? Exactly. All you have to do is your job. All right, I'll do as you say. Make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word. Oh, that's the okay. Well, I don't think going there would help. I think I'll stay here. Pokemon Go recently added lighting, depending on the time of day. See, the unfortunate consequences of making every Litwick look shiny at certain times of day. Oh, no. Isn't Solrock already in that game? Oh, that's funny. I get that. Well, at least I have that number now. Yeah, I know this is terrible. Kidnapping, eh? So again, I'm not sure I know what the word means. No, that's a really important one that you need to remember. But it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack. Such a useless man. Huh? A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that? Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. Better do something about that medicine. Let's examine it. Surely we can read it. So this medicine stops the minister's attacks, eh? If I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now. But unfortunately, I can't even open the cap. What a shabby excuse for a man. Huh? He wears this important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. What does he have inside? Nothing! A miserable, shabby excuse for a man. I think you've already said quite enough. Yeah, that's fair. I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person. This minister doesn't accept the truth easily. He's morally bankrupt. Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. Wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is. Morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that? Oh, I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. Gosh. Oh, it's not working because he's... Oh, this is... Well, how in the world do I... Big fan of Sissel just starts ignoring him. Yeah, that's cool. Examine the water pitcher. Only he could at least drink some of this water. Bad he knocks his pitcher to the floor at the end of his 4 minutes. Such a stupid man. Huh? Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back. Knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers? I don't know, those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it? It's an interesting answer. Don't you call someone else? Or do you just immediately start... Here, this flag will calm you down. Whoosh. Eh. I don't know what good getting to that fan would do. I'm just kind of... I kind of have to go anywhere. I don't really have much of anything. Oh. Uh-oh, here it comes. Swear and anxiety have reached their peak. Such a disgraceful man. Huh? One lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. So simple, why doesn't he understand? There wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up now. Sure don't know what we can do at this point. Wait. If I'm in the medicine... Go! No! What? What am I get? What does that do? Just have to get this medicine to the minister, but only a few seconds left. Isn't enough time. Such a short-sighted man. Huh? Happiness escapes us just as we're about to pull it in. Have to grab it while we can. Not only happiness, but dreams, love, and hope too. Clearly someone here is overly naive. Anyway, there's enough time to do anything in the state. You could just get some of that water, you might feel a little bit better. Did you say something constructive? Well, that wasn't right. Go! Okay. I wonder, you know, he's saying the water would help. I wonder if, it'd be cool if all of that over there is like a red herring. Like none of this is relevant at all. And I just have to get him the water. I think that would be great. Oh, am I just gonna have to watch him? Oh. Oh, you know what? We'll try this again because I'm by the medicine. Okay, let's try not turning it. Alright. It is not low enough. It is still not low enough. Just lowering it help? I don't know how that would... Nope. Nope. That's not working out. I don't know what else I can do to that sword to make that work. Maybe I can, like, hit the globe into it? The impression you're not going to succeed? Not very nice, rhyme. what is the plan here? There's no way I have to do all this in 3 seconds. You know me, they call me the unkinder. Dude, that's almost a guide yokai watch. Okay, this time I'm gonna hang out in the flag and I'm just gonna flap when the water's supposed to fall. Don't think that's it. I have significantly more time than I thought, though. That was it? You're joking, right? I have to flap the water back on? That's it? I don't want to fail. There might be an achievement tied to not failing. I don't want to miss it. If there is one. There's been like one of those. Okay. Even if the water falls, I can restart. Time that horribly. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. There you go, friend. Incredible level. Oh my gosh. That is actually what you have to do. That's the funniest thing ever. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently. He looks far from recovered, unfortunately. Such a wishy-washy man. Huh? Can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life. Okay. At least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him. Gotcha. That's cool. Now I have to get to the medicine, though. Is he gonna do something? Minister's fate has changed. The situation still seems the same. Can't move anywhere now. I missed something? I saw a path just for a second when the minister was drinking the water. What? This one just hates you. Aw. It was probably foolish of me to think that it was over. What in the world does he... What path opens up? Oh! I'm fan now. I see. I understand. I get it. Maybe. Okay, is my checkpoint in here now? Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, okay. It's me, medicine. Time for the next step. Got this medicine bottle. The minister's gonna make a full recovery to deliver this thing to him. How's a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? Guess I'll just have to use my head instead. I guess you become paper silly me. Yeah, Rhyme, come on, it's obvious. It's obvious. That's why I knew exactly what to do. That's probably not what I'm supposed to do, actually. I think I have to restart if I do that. I think I have to hit that one. Pretty light frame for its size. Sure, a lot of things that could fall down in this room. It's a fallen man. Huh? Deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head. I don't know about fallen man, but you should talk about him like he's your fall guy. I guess the key here is what order the objects are dropped in. Uh-huh. We have to turn the globe. Turn globe. I have to drop this thing and drop the globe on top of it. And then I think we have to drop this one on the sword so it can actually hit the... No. We have to turn this one too. We don't want anything to fall on the swords. I think. Does restarting here work? Yes! Thank you. No, I don't want to... I didn't mess up. I did. I did mess up. So I hit that button instead of the correct one. Oh my gosh. They call me the gamer. Shut up, Sissel. Quit thinking so hard. I don't think I actually had to lower that, but whatever. That's not what I thought would happen. The urn is pretty light. If the urn is dropped, there's no getting it back. Guess I better think carefully about what I drop and when. Yeah, I didn't think that would drop the urn, but that's okay. I should have probably dropped that last anyways. That was just still stupid of me. That one is not helpful. That one is a square. Oh, come on. Okay, this looked much easier in my head. Can't still move you, can I? Oh, I can. What good does that do for anyone? Oh, I see. Do I want to drop both the urns and then the sword? I could drop... What if I get the globe on the sword, I drop the square urn, then the sword on the wall to make a ramp, and then I drop this one so it rolls down the ramp, and then I hit it with the globe and it goes flying over. I think? Maybe lower the globe than the sword case and the smaller to create a ramp. Oh my gosh, I love when I think of things right before chat does, so I don't feel as stupid. Okay. Now I just have to remember what I said in my head. So you don't even have to think about the order then. You just have to... do it linearly. Words. Bonk. Stupid arm. Yep, okay. If I turn this, does it still hit the... I don't know if it does. I didn't think about that part. Let's see. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to have it fall the other way. Well, that's okay. Here's what your plan here is. Rhyme, you're watching me play a puzzle game. This is probably me at my worst. This one's also like a proper thing that I have to do. It's scary. No idea what either of you are trying to accomplish. There's something in my head. It doesn't feel correct though, now that I think about it more. Jumping Poltergeist, 444 tricks. I got an achievement for that. Thank you, game. I have to turn this, right? I think that'll make it hit the thing. That does not move. Well, what does this do? I didn't think that was how it would do that. Okay. I thought there'd be more physics here. Which way does this hit it? That way. Tell me something. This thing's pretty heavy. It's got a good swing to it. Sure enough to get the medicine bottle in two, though. It's not long enough, is it? Such a reckless man. Huh? Only cowards like to keep weapons around. What a truly dangerous thing to have around. In any case, but I could use this sword somehow. Yeah, you'd think. It might be stupid. Wonder, I think you need to reconsider what order these drop things in. Yeah. At this point, in order to accomplish the puzzle, I have to figure out how the physics work. Yeah. Rhyme. This game doesn't have a physics engine. You do not get to just know that. You have to learn it with each puzzle. And I've learned that this puzzle does not have physics. If a thing is circular, it might just stay there. Oh, dang it, I didn't hit the other thing. That isn't what I thought it would do. I didn't think it would still be ramp-like. I thought it would be a line. And it sure did not make a line. Do I have to launch the globe? Is that what it is? It should not stay there. Okay, well. Now I think I know what it is. This is a silly one. I think I get it. Appear to already not get it? What are you talking about? Appear to already not get it. I just solved it flawlessly. This guy. That is... Oh, he's gonna die anyways. That was so much. There's no saving that guy. There, the minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe even took too much medicine. Such a greedy man. Huh? Supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that? Cut the guy some slack. There, see? Avert fate without any deaths after the final fate change. I was right. That was a lot of work. That actually was one worth an achievement. It's crazy. Sorry to be on board with this guy insulting him. Yeah. Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson. Huh? Greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. Hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything. I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. I think this guy should have maybe just stayed dead. So the Justice Minister is now back to life. But the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. Does he talk in a second-person perspective? His dialogue is strange. He's just a goober. Apparently our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows. Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed. There's no evidence. All they had was his own confession. But it was an ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back! Told you I don't want anybody coming near me. Mr. Minister, please listen to me. Might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight. What? So please, just give me a little more time. Ellipses. Just got a call from the prison. Death row convict apparently just escaped. Fortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment. But when he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out tonight. No. Ellipses. When the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why did you sign the order all of a sudden? Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it. Trick time! Hey, Lynn, I'm a globe. It looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I'll send her a little signal. Woo! Sissel, there you are. Sounds like the minister's being very stubborn. That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. Super fair. He doesn't even argue against that. The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight. There's a very good reason for it. Good reason? Then what I learned about the kidnapping. Oh, maybe she can help you remember what kidnapping means. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter? Apparently. Oh my goodness. But still. Still no reason to hurry forward with the execution. Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then? Poor man, I hate to do that to him. By the way, think you could carry me? Oh, right, sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs? Probably a better way to go about this than carrying a sword towards the man. But yeah, alright. What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it? Oh, this, pay no attention to this. It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it. By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, are you talking to somebody just now? Of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing. It's ghosts, right? Talking about me? Ah! No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream. Don't you remember me? A dream is talking to me. I'm a dream, eh? Do you want to give him another panic attack? Mr. Minister? We know. We know about your granddaughter. Your daughter, I mean. I can't read. Why'd I add the word grand in there? She was kidnapped, wasn't she? If the execution doesn't take place tonight, we'll see her again. That stroll? Dude. Oh my gosh. Medicine, medicine. I hope I have to prevent his death a second time. Immediately, that'd be cool. Oh, what am I going to do? A death row prisoner has escaped if he isn't executed tonight. My daughter, my Emily. What if that execution isn't the right thing to do? Ah! Come on, Lynn, if you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again. What can I do then? Well, you can trick. I have to do something about that kidnapping. If we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping. The only way I know how. By doing some ghost tricks. Bye, guys. Be a puzzle where you just have to sit in the car with someone for 15 real-life minutes as he drives to the pharmacy to buy medicine. That'd be cool. Really should pay the kidnapper's hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery. I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble, so I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. Woohoo! Oh, that was chapter 10. 11:40. That was 20 minutes. Or was that 30 minutes? Which one was that? 11:41. That was 30 minutes. Also, there's a cat cube cameo. Nice. Dude, rhyme cameo. Nice. Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. Kidnappers demand execution of the death row prisoner Jao to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. So I'm paying the kidnapper's hideout a visit to see what I can find out about that abduction. Close enough. Welcome back, Majora's Mask. Yeah, but instead of repeating whole days, you just repeat a few minutes at a time. Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. I had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle, so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. I'm gonna make them all sound like Cabanela. Oh, they're here. A little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Yes, yes, always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There, see that, Beauty? There's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. It's referring to Elegy of Gentlemen. God, this day doesn't know N64 Zelda Ocarina songs? Nope. I don't even know what Zelda is. Sorry. Get out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. Alright, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. Alright, little lady, let me open that trunk for you. Wait, there's been a child in that trunk the whole time. Oh, he's narcoleptic. Looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. Something else is bothering me, too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it has given me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. This is that room where Lynn died. Well, one of the times. It looks like modern-day Rumpelstiltskin. That is an incredible observation to make about someone. I, agree with you, too. Taking something precious to manipulate others, so that's what kidnapping is. Sure. Dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? If I kidnap the child for myself, then I've got a one-up on them. Genius. Time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing. Before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Burn brighter. Oh, I just set that on fire. I hope that doesn't have a lasting impact on my future in a negative way. Oh, it only has a positive one. That's good. Nice. I accidentally did exactly what I was supposed to. Eh. Come on now. Shelf is suspended by very thin cords. Look like they're about to break. It'd be quite a spectacle if it fell. Interesting. Darn. Can't reach my destination from here. Would I have to spin something on the fan? If I kill the child and their power disappears and I get a new friend, I know what I have to do. Yeah. There you go, Rhyme. Probably have to get down somehow. That's exactly what I was thinking. Nice. Oh, I see. Oh, that went really, I hope I'm okay. Oh, I am. Okay. I have to use that to get farther. I gotcha. Whee! Oh, that's so exciting and fun. Oh, I just get to watch it go up and down. I definitely need to move something over here. All right. Just my imagination. No, you can see the thing on the cord flying around. Just my imagination, that's all he has to say? If he's any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. Look at that streamer go spinning round and round. How can I make use of that? Probably somehow. It's just a thought, though. Maybe this will do something. Nope. Not at all. So we fire the other one. Just my imagination. Uh-huh. It's my imagination. An amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. Question is, how can I use it to my advantage? Somehow. Whee! Okay. What's the point of the one circling around the fan? Do I have to spin the fan faster? Oh, you have to wait for you. No. I set on fire. Nice. Okay, that is what it is. Huge. Good enough. Yeah, and now we raise the thingy. Big. extremely elaborate way to light those candles, but I'm cool with it. Oh, come on. Yeah. There we go. This guy's so dumb. It's my imagination. But I mean, that's canon, so... Ooh. Child. Live. Oh, cool. You are not the daughter. That is not who that is. What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... Oh my gosh. Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? She's so comfy though. Look at that. She continues to not care. Yeah, she's just reading. She doesn't even have the headphones on anymore. Just by imagination. What? They don't care either. What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. Wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? Like some bread and milk, please. Madam. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister? Yes, cute little lady? More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been... kidnapped? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. Surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. Hmm? This house is where I used to live. What? What? What is going on? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this beauty? Why here at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. Never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course. Now, you be a good girl while I'm gone. Okay, Gunner. There's your Neocamp. I'll hydrate. It's still Halloween for her. Still so confused by this game because you paid attention for like 10 total minutes of 7 hours of gameplay. When he stands up, that Rumpelstiltskin guy has the same stance as Inspector Chelmy from specifically the second Professor Layton game. Oh, that's cool. Rhyme seems to enjoy not understanding things, so get better. Yeah, honestly, it's a skill issue. Just read your book, and you just read your book and drink your juice. Rookie mistake. I want to go home. Didn't you clarify that you are there? Not quite yet. Okay. This dilapidated place was Kamila's old house? What's going on here? Yeah, and why does it look like the old guy's Rube Goldberg machine room? What in the world? Why does this little lady have a core of the dead? I helped her out at Lynn's apartment. She didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that? It also means somebody else must have saved her. Or that she's dead right now. Consider that as well. Better ask her what happened. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile. Oh my gosh, Missile! What? Missile can do it? That's crazy. I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Sissel? My name is Kamila. Hey, Mario Party ad? Oh, hi, Mona. Sissel canonically smells like a dog? That's so cool. Kamila. So it is her, I knew it. You came right in time for Kamila, Mona. That's so cool. What happened to me? What is this place? I can only tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead. Land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. This isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of. You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Don't want to press her if she doesn't remember anything. Mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, Sissy. Sissy, eh? I don't know how good of a nickname that is. It's Remote Finder? Yeah! Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. How about that part? She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. Never should have gone through that park. What park? Temzik Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Temzik Park, eh? What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be mad. She is? How come? Because I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right, the music box. Oh, we're gonna need that. It's your old house? Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. Now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know? She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister? Father is gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away? No, that's not it. My dad... He's going to die, and it's all because of me. What? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is what? A detective. No way, don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd. That's right. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago, that murder case. What? Music box was hidden in the apartment. Oh, I should have probably asked about this before the whole execution thing. Finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know where. I'll pretend I don't know. You know? You don't have to humor me. Oops. So what happened to the music box? Hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened. Just before. Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. But it's still there in the park. Did well. So the music box is in the park. I'd better let Lynn know. Isn't she supposed to be the Justice Dude's daughter? No. No. We've already seen his daughter, and this is not her. That's why I was shocked when we opened the case and it was Kamila instead. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. Then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. What? I'm home, Kamila. Why is it dark? What? What? Huh? What? What? What are you talking about? Still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption. I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake, a birthday message. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. Was it the old pigeon guy? My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. It's all so unbelievably tragic. The song the glass things are playing sounds exactly like the Happy Birthday song. Oh, you're right. She had so long to take 2 steps to the left. Rhyme, time yourself out mentally for 30 seconds. Can't believe it. This little lady's Detective Jowd's daughter? Just can't tell her. Can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. Oops. No secrets of the ghost world. He's so bad at this. Maybe we'd better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sissy, not gonna talk to me anymore? I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm gonna rescue you now. Just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy. Updated the phone book. As far as I'm concerned, it's definitely the victim's fault here. Rhyme, mentally time yourself out for 30 seconds and actually listen to me this time. What took you so long? Traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. We couldn't meet at the restaurant. Weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. Have to run around doing all this extra work, all this all for the sake of this deal. Be quiet. Can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. All right, as you wish, Beauty. I feel it. I sense something here in this room. Is it her? You, the player. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. Next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. I don't think you'll do that. Alright, we're leaving. You don't seem like you'd do that. She's sitting in a trunk with juice and a book. Pardon me, little lady? No, what? No! I don't know, she's really tall, she might do it. Yeah. That's the deal breaker. Packaged. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. Little lady's gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. Some of that kidnapper's final words. Those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? You're just like Stinky Pete from Toy Story 2. When we should play Toy Story 2 for the console? No! Wow, that was another short chapter. Beauty and the Dandy. That's fun. Oh my gosh, look at her. That's fantastic. I'm not gonna play another PS2 movie tie-in game for at least a long while. I'm not doing that again. 12:25 a.m. It's a fun time. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Kamila, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Play the DS version? This one's for the Game Boy Color. I played DS Toy Story 3. That game was good, but I don't think it would be interesting. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping. It wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. Kidnappers had been holed up in Kamila's old house. They sensed my presence and were already gone. But Kamila, why do they have Kamila? Father isn't the stupid old justice minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. Nope. Hey, you hated him like 5 minutes ago, Sissel. Get your story straight. I'll call Toy Story 3 the video game uninteresting again. No, I meant uninteresting for stream. I loved it when I was a child. I thought it was great. But I think that would be super boring. Did it again? Sorry, Mona. I won't do it again. I will never again call Toy Story 3 uninteresting. Okay? You're welcome. Looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. Poor girl. Not for the ransom of her own father's execution. Just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And there are those other twists, too. Kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. Sensing my presence. I seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. Ever figure out why Lynn was holding a gun in front of Sissel when he died? No. So far, the assumption to make is that she just shot him in the head and killed him. Of course, I don't even assume that, but you know. Told you before, detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Oh! How could I believe in you? I'm a realist. Please, don't believe what we say. See for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? If she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? That... Woo-wee, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Who is this? Oh, hey, Cabanella. Miss me, baby? Inspector Cabanella. Whoopam? Papow? Kazam? Oh my goodness. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Whoa! The deepest bow of all time? The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Oh, hey, Jowd. Detective Jowd! Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried... I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please don't apologize to me. The beautiful love between a teacher and student, it brings a tear to my eye. Ellipses. If I make up an explanation... can we assume that that's definitively what happened until the end of the game? And the helmet looks like a rabbit? Like, it's two of them. Oh, you're right! What the heck? Lynn doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. Execution and the kidnapping are real threats, and time marches on. Gather information, see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow. I just know it. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella? The execution was tonight. I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. You're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do that I'm thirsty. Jeez. Intense water. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Ha ha ha! Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things had to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? Ellipses. Hydrate, thank you. Coughing right after hydrating was a bad sign, so I could have really used another one. Are all those rumors about you true? The only things you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Ellipses. Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. It's enough, Lynn. But Detective Zhao... I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. What? He's still having a panic attack. I don't have anything to say to him. I wonder what I heard. Emily was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. It's horrible kidnappers. They were lying in wait for her. Emily didn't go after all, so she couldn't. She had a fever. So the kidnappers grabbed Kamila by mistake instead? Apparently. Emily and Kamila are about the same age. Kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. Ellipses. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Kamila to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh right, I asked her to bring the music box. Kamila. I'll be fine. Hey, how are things going? So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. Knew something happened. Something about a kidnapping? So kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. It's terrible. What's their demand? Carrying out of your execution tonight. Ha ha ha! I had no idea I was so hated. The Minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the Minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Kamila. What? Kamila? Checked it out for myself, I'm positive. No, it can't be! By the way, Kamila told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Kamila herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. When I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Kamila won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. Capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true, what Kamila said? Why don't you tell us what you know? Emily is almost the name of a Death Stranding character. Thank you, Rhyme? I'm glad you're a Death Stranding fan. Alma, that's soul in Spanish. That's... You know, that would actually make a lot of sense. Thank you, Mona. That's cool, you're adding. You're adding to the game. That's so cool of you. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It's my wife's Alma's birthday. Came home from work and she went in first. Bang. Final leave? No. Why? Well, do whatever you want, but don't leave because of that. Looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There's nobody there besides Alma and Kamila, just the two of them. This little lady's mother died right in front of her. My, that's so horrible. Kamila told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. Impossible move? It's been 5 years since then. Stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. Powers of the dead, right? That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. If that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Somebody there, can you hear me? Sense your presence, you know. Yeah, I know. Kidnappers who abducted Kamila knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. Looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Chowd. Still time before dawn, but little anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Believe in you, Chowd. Kamila was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. There were two very strange points about that contraption. First was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for Mother's birthday. The other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? Oh yeah, it turns around. It's supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. Didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Kamila. Made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. Adjustment to the scene? What kind of adjustment? Gun, of course. Gun, eh? Come to think of it. It was not there. There's no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I'd secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. How much does the narrative of the game change if his name is James instead? Why, what's your problem? Rhyme, there is nothing stopping you from figuring out how to mod this game and changing his name to James. That's kind of like what he did with his mind, where he changed the original crime that happened. He changed it, made it about him murdering his wife instead. So if you, like, changed his name to James... Spoilers? No? He's talking about it right now. He's talked about it today while you were here. You want me to not say what's happening? Will that help you filter it out? Spoilers, I don't know how to read. Mona's a ghost. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. One thing was for certain. The gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? Put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box. What? That's what was in the box, huh? Got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police, my own pistol. I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in. Why'd you... What? The gun in a music box? Detective Chowd, is what you told us just now really true? Yes, of course. The direction this game goes is actually very correct. One is exactly like Sissel. No. Mona, you could be similar to worse people. Sissel's kind of cool. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Chowd, and of course little Kamila didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator's still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Kamila's sake. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where is that music box now? In Temsic Park. Kamila left it there. That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up. Should you be saying this in front of Cabanella? Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Sissel, take care of Detective Jowd. Do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. Yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. Woo! He's just A-okay with this. What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. Little change in plans. Daughter's been kidnapped. Can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. And I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I'm gonna save Kamila in more ways than one. That's all there is to it. I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. I just kicked him. What say you, Mr. Minister? Maybe have your decision. Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please don't bow down to me. And especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Woo! Yes, sir! That guy's having a great time. Are there any other stupid characters in this game? Rhyme, that's like 90% of them. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Please show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate. Ellipses. Glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now. I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence. It'll be meaningless if Jowd or Kamila dies. Gotta do something about that kidnapping, somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. Dude, heck yeah, talk to him again? Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter's the one who was kidnapped. She isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? God, his wife is never going to answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right? But a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost? Yeah? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. You're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, detective. These past 5 years, Kamila's the only thing that kept me going. Can't go meekly to the chair now. Hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. Key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? Probably. Excuse me, Mr. Minister? I can't hear you! La 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 la! I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Telling me you don't believe any of it? Let me speak plainly, I don't trust you. There's somebody else whom I trust even less. Oh yeah? Who's that? Me! Can't explain your existence, it's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination, a delusion. Would you listen to a delusion? To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. Got the bit about you not trusting me, though. Good. Yeah. Oh wait, I have thoughts? Jowd's hair looks like fries. I was thinking that and never said it. I don't know why I never said it. But I'm proud of you, Mona. Jowd's hair looks like a guy named James. You're so right, Ryan. Well, hanging around here won't change anything. Got 10 minutes before the prison van shows up. could just do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes. This telephone line's my only hope. Yeah, I kind of thought so. Gosh. We go here? Is it finally time for us to go back here again? Hello, hello? Dude, Sean! That's so cool. Welcome, Sean. Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Ugh. It's a coughing sound, trust me. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Chowd's heart. The chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. Getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight is related back to me in some way. I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. Oh, chapter end? Wow, these have been zooming today. Another 30 minutes. My goodness. Did anything even happen in that chapter? Was it not just like talking to people? This is the... Oh, there... No? No, yeah, the kidnapping stuff that did... Yeah, she was in the case. Yeah, that was all part of that chapter. So I guess stuff did happen. Visited the novelist's apartment again, hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. Yeah, he'll probably do a good job. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. Just realized that font? Is this a font that you recognize? Key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Used for future Capcom games like Street Fighter 6 and DMC 5. Oh, fun. My darling angel! Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty little thing, did you leave your nice warm bed to go out in the night to play? Daughter after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't miss you. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. That's no reason to go out this late at night. My fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever's worse now than ever. Here it is to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Baba? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Emily. I hate you! Looks like this little girl was safe all along. Yeah, you could say that. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development, too. Emily wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Yeah, I don't know what, Oh, cool. Have a phone. Isn't that exciting? The phone! Hi, gamers. How's it going? Hello, CatCube. Welcome, welcome. Emily, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Father's about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. Is this big mistake having a panic attack? What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. No, they're not weird. What? What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry, you really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Her hair opening is crazy. Cameron, right, you're doing this sick voice. I thought you were actually sick. Yeah, I just sound like this all the time. Every stream, I'm just gonna start doing with one of these. There, I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you. I can hear you, you know. Say, do that voice really well, Wonder. I'm glad that I can be sick on any occasion. Oh, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call. She's really passionate about her fanfictions. Yeah! Better not put out that lamp right now. Only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. I want to give Emily a chance to use the telephone. I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. I wonder if there's another framed gun in here. Rat! Be free, young one. Be free! You're a strong little guy, aren't you? Look at the rat, look at the rat. Yeah! Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams! What? You fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? What's wrong with you? She's more powerful than I thought. She hit a rat with a bottle. What do you mean? Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles. I have the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Yeah! Be free, young rat. Oh, I killed it. It's freaking dead. Can I go into that rat's... Can I bring the rat back? Worst character, how could you do that to a little guy like that? Well, evidently... not much better than... Sissel. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this. Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Death of Ratatouille. Doesn't have a core, that means it's not dead? Oh my gosh. What? Chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. Love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. I would have loved if you died. That would have been great. Wait. No, yeah, it would have. I don't think you do anything for me except get in the way. You just drop a match in your wine. What are you doing? Why do you move like that? What a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Isn't alcohol flammable? Wouldn't wine be? Oh, I would love if she just threw the match in there and it just caught on fire. That'd be great. Don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. Rat seems to be unconscious. It lives! Now that the room is changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Hey, rat. How's it going? Rat is canonically not dead. That's huge. Be free! Oh, that didn't do it. Take back my previous message, sorry. It's okay, Cat Cube, I understand. You had no way of knowing. His dictionary. Wasn't this on our desk before? Poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. An eye crank. Aw, man, I wish her seat was like just an inch further back. What a naughty chandelier. I'm gonna have to watch her put it all the way back up again. Good. Fantastic. How do I move this rat? Can't move that latch anymore. That just opens the bin. Yep, that would be how it works. That also makes sense. I feel foolish. Surely I'm missing something. This valve doesn't even do anything. Why is it here? It moved the rat, but it has no purpose on the wall. Clock? As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on to the speed of light. That's all you have to say? Even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this saying. This won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. Must be something else I can distract her with. Yeah, the rat! Is the rat irrelevant, actually? That can't be right. Surely I have to drop the rat. Or do I just... crank? I don't think I can trick while she's doing this, though. I think, yeah, I just have to watch as she does it again. I would drop it again. It's on her head. What? What do you mean? This lady's surprisingly quick. She dodged that thing like a pro. Guess I'd better get serious here. Yeah. Huh? Who is this woman? Yeah, you don't want to do a lamp. Then what do you want to do? Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow. It's just a timing thing? What? Is that really it? Power fanfics? I guess it fills her with immense energy? Do I have to drop it again at the right time? Okay, well that doesn't do it. There's like nothing else I can interact with that does anything, so surely it's just dropping this on her head. It's twice she managed to dodge like that. I knew she was a dodging champion. I'm starting to get annoyed. Try that again, I'll get her this time. No, you won't, Sissel. That was all his fault too, completely missed. What an idiot. Do I have to center her? That was actually exactly what it was. You have to center her. Emily, Emily, help me! Waba. I don't feel like it. Sorry, Mom. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. Chandelier's on there tighter than her wedding band. She'll be able to escape on her own. Bozo? Wait, can I burn the chandelier brighter? Oh no, I can't. Can I lift her up into the air? Yeah, sure. Help! Help! What's going on here? Emily, look, do you see this? Help me, please! Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Too bad! Now, fire! Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now a little girl can call her father. She's like... Only trouble is she can't reach it. Let's just have to deliver it to her. Jeez. Oh, that's right, the angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? I thought the rat on fire? What? What are you talking about? That's what it is? You're joking. This game is awesome. Get it, rat. Nice. Nice. Mama! What in the world is going on here? Can't make games peak as this anymore. They don't. This doesn't happen. Oh, she calmed down. That's good. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? It'll only be a minute. Don't you dare, Emily! I won't have it! Too bad. Idiot. Skill issue. Hello, Papa? Ah! Emily! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard that you said you were... Oh, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? Sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama. I mean your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. Stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down! She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? Just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now. Oh my gosh, he's happy! For the first time in his life. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. Job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Ellipses. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. I'm so happy that he gets to be happy for once in his life. Biggest plot twist in this game is that the divorce was about him executing someone. Think about that. Baba? Sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Emily. Thought all you ever did was write those weird novels. It makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. So I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Oh, okay. So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, You think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that. I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Bye-bye. Tonight on this holiest of nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here is to Papa and Marla. Yep, here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everyone's getting along again. Such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family's all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. Let's hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. Don't know where Kamila is, but I at least know the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I can't read? That's canon. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody's waiting for the prison van. I just got an ad about turning in empty bottles and cans for cash. What are your thoughts? Why would I have thoughts on that? That's strange that you got an ad for it. But, I mean, it's a good thing. Don't know how much of an opinion you can have on that, but sure. I have thoughts. That's awesome. Oh, nice, Cat Cube. Congratulations. Minister's family knows there's smiles and harmony back, but Kamila's still in the hands of the kidnappers and decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Never have thoughts? That makes sense, Gunner. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. I think he always is in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. Not bad, but probably still bad, but big. Need your approval for every ad I got on your page? That's good, Aiden. I appreciate that. Just found out that my daughter's safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. Ba-bam! No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet, you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? What has this guy got going on? Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. I mean, if less lost than me, Gunner, that's the wrong then. I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get a report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? Thank you, I expressed. It was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? You have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. I've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? Knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. Why does he know this? I need to hear it all. Why does he know this? About the huge mistake this foolish man made. Maybe you deserve to hate yourself. Some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right. I don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. Rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. This idiot. This goober. Curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Possible. Curry Lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. The rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. Concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. How could that be? The theory that unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. Manipulator, huh? That's why the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. I was just about to say that. That's why they were all put there in the same place. Some unknown power's been at work. These past several years, Inspector Kamila has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. First case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. Powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken and it proved to be a big mistake. What? Mistress mistake. Oh boy. Just a mistake. Could you tell us about it? Ellipses. Suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. It better not be Cabanela. I like him. I think he's funny. If he's the bad guy, I'm gonna cry a little bit. Something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. That's not how it works. What are you talking about? Hey, no, we can't do that. What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. What if he's just crazy? Oh gosh, this poor guy. Wait, don't deliver that document. How'd you not listen to... Okay. That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began. Fear, despair, and suffering. It's cool. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I'd been manipulated. My memory of the event was only hazy at best. I wish I didn't pick this voice for this guy. It's hurting my throat. Water saved me, just like you saved him. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. The next day, it dawned on me. Hydrate, thank you, Mona. I need a second one. Double hydration. Wow, so powerful. Aiden, you're a cool person. Remembered Inspector Cabanel's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. Only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I'd actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. Should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know I should have. I was running away from the problem. Dude, Tic Tac! Oh my gosh, I can eat one of those. Having a cherry. Big fan. My wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. Explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. I can't believe that. She is just a bad person, but also the divorce temporarily was reasonable. That's absurd. Then with the kidnapping tonight, that thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. I don't like his hair from the back, it scares me. Is there somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead? Fine with that, after all I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks. That's not ideal. Justice Minister reminds me of Yick from Bowser's Inside Story. Don't know who that is. Let me get a picture real quick. I don't remember this guy. Oh, I see it. That guy. Got you now, Rhyme. I can see it. For a second, I thought you said it reminded you of Yick. Yeah, but there's no way Rhyme would mention that, surely. Never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Inspector Cabanella. This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit! As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. Provide us a picture of Yick to prove a point to these hooligans? Oh yeah, sure. It's really small, but it's this guy. That's a little bit better. That's just someone's art, but you know. It makes sense. They're like the same dude, basically. It's not Yick. Well, yeah, this one has 2 Ks, not 2 Is. That's important. Oh, gosh. Xiao, don't tell me you can hear this ghost, too. So the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Whoop-ow! Ba-bam! Oh my gosh, he speed ran. That's not Yick. Gosh, imagine having a name spelled like that. What an awful existence. This is Lynn, I'm at the park. I've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? That stupid park guy took it. Well, the situation here is... It's kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Yick isn't pronounced Yick, it's Y, the Roman numeral 2, and then K. But yeah, but everyone says Yick. Looks like your help is needed, Cecil. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Oh my gosh, it's time everybody but Wonder shut up. Is it a big moment? Love Lynn's design. I know! Pretty much every design in this game is fantastic. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off toward Temsic Park, a place where clearly something big is taking place. The Manipulator. A person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? She did move kind of like it. Woo! Chapter 13. 12:51 a.m. to 1:28 a.m. I can't read. 1:28 p.m. Wait, p.m.? Shouldn't it be a.m.? Okay. Temsic Park, the site of the little lady Kamila's abduction tonight. The place where an important piece of evidence, a music box, was hidden. Why is he here? Wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead, but what did she find? A leaf? Why is Chicken Kitchen McGee present? Huh? What's he doing here? La la la, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. No. The world will not end if the food delivery's a little late, la la la. Whatever, buddy. A little late? It's already ice cold. Hat. Yeah. Swing harder. I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh no, he's cool with it. Alright. Neat. Boot? Where am I? There's a whole lot of stuff up there. I'll go up there in a minute. Oh nope, I have to do it right now. Man, his nose looks like a sausage. Also looks like bread. It's just bread, Gunner. Umbrella! I missed you. Eh. It's me, Rugby Ball, back at it again. Oh man. I just did all that for nothing? Why is there a basketball and a boot on here? I mean, this doesn't... I can't... Eh. What just happened? I wasn't even pumping my feet. Swing swings me and I sling the chicken. Swing is swung and the chicken is slung. Thing always comes back to chicken in the end. Not even gonna try to figure that one out. Moving on. That guy is insane. What do I do here? I'm stuck on this line of things now? Oh, I have to spin. I'm stupid. Now this thing's spinning pretty fast. Didn't even put much effort into it. Quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. Just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. Is it, gonna do something? Oh, no, I'm just dumb. Hey, Lynn, how's it going? Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for? Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? Leaf. Oh, that is a body. There, in the grass. You better see for yourself. The park guy! No! Why did he die? What do you mean? It was like a dead body. Nearly died when I saw it. I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. I'm surprised you haven't died today, Lynn. You've gotten a lot better at that. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You there. Talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you, leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to pursue it thoroughly, examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. Ellipses. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracts with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. But I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. Crazy they made this guy relevant? Yeah. I'm amazed. When they said that we were going back to the park, I got a little excited, hoping that he would be here again. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay, and what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Oh, stop, welcome back, Backlin. Yeah. I'm coming! Just hold on. I'll be right there. I've located the target, beauty. You're of the right age, coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. Whoa! Dude, ghost trick. That was so cool. What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Mino the mascot, the symbol of Temzik Park. Not about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. That same power very deliberately crushed you instead? Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Is it the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? Nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. Wait a minute. What if there was somebody that with much greater powers than me? Why did the game full screen? Oh, we're just doing one of those, okay. That freaked me out. Look at that, there's another flame besides mine. Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so? Pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. The last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to the one side. It's probably the flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. Maybe I'd better try talking to this person. Hello, friend! What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's... You? Hey! What? Sissel! Oh my, it's... Missile! Do you look well for being dead? Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard and I did it! I saved Miss Kamila! Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How'd you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked! As Miss Kamila went out and you left. Oh yeah, he was doing that. I remember that. Worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it. And then I followed Miss Kamila out into the big wide world. Oh my gosh. I shedded my mortal coil. No, he's done that already. And then here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it, I barked, you bet I did, and I went running after her too. No way he freaking died again. And then I guess I died. Then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Kamila. Crushed on that big scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. It's Kamila! I had to rescue Miss Kamila. It was up to me. Cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anybody else could. I remember what you did for me, how you saved me. So... I went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death? You bet I did! Know why? Don't worry, Gunner. This dog has died already, and we saved him once before. We can just do it again. He's silly like that. It's awesome. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. I can't believe she, like, kills that guy. Now it's my chance, I thought. I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. Stretch out my paw toward the core. Ooh, how I felt at that moment. Love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Cecil, go ahead and try for yourself. Oh my gosh. He's so much more powerful. I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance? Well, you don't call me Missile for nothing. So then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside? Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually. Huh? I can't manipulate things like you can, Cecil. You can't? Then how did you... I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. Had a core, too. Single leaf hanging from the tree. Tried reaching out to the leaf. Missile's green, so let's change it up. Oh, that's cool, Breg. What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is. Swap things with the same shape? Go ahead and try it. Press swap. It's incredible. So that's how you saved your mistress, is it? That's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager. Meager? Because you see, I saw one more. The football. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree. Hey, you're right. Mino could be swapped again with that. Then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. What is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. You saw it, you idiot. Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino. So why didn't you swap them, Missile? I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Cecil. No! But these are just too far from me. I couldn't reach. Dang. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself. Ever trying over and over, seeing if there's anything I could do. If there's something you can do now. Huh? We work together, you and me. Cecil, you think so? Don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Think you could help me? Of course. Naturally. Okay. So we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Let me just kill the creep trying to kidnap her. That's a different problem. Alright, let's get started. That's also not how it works. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. Then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. There's no football above his head? Yeah, exactly. You couldn't even do it. If you dropped that thing there, it would just kill Kamila. It wouldn't even kill the guy. I believe that's a rugby ball. Okay, rugby ball, huh? The rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press RT. Oh, wow. That way you'll be able to control me. Then if you press RT, control will come back to me. Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody. I didn't think I'd be getting new mechanics. That's cool. Alright, Missile. Powers are the key this time. Okay, I'm ready. I stop anything that has the same shape. Just call me if you find anything you want to try. Probably the best thing to do is just try a bunch of things and see how it goes. If I see something we can swap, I should use RT. Swap that tire and the ball. Would you look at that? Sure, a lot of round things around here. Oh boy! It's a sight for me, right? Oh boy! My hair is also round! Let's see, to use Missile's powers, just tap RT. Try to see what happens. Wow, Missile is so much better at this. Sorry about all this trouble, Sissel. Only my paw could reach a little bit further. Could swap that big lump one more time. Swap it with that rugby ball in the tree nearby. It's alright. That's what we're going to do now, together. Okay, give it my best. First thing to do is find a path to that rugby ball. I mean, I need to be able to... Can I, like... I'm trying to... No. Yeah, that. I can do that now. Oh, here he comes. Oh, here you come already. Swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes. Mistakes? When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And all the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning-fast speed. I've been thinking, if we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over. Stop him, eh? With a big ball, perhaps? Really put Missile and Park Guy in the same segment? They're kind of awesome for that. That's not what I wanted to hit. Gosh, this is too many buttons now. I'm scared. Oh, I can't get over to the... It's not like there's anything over there. I don't know what that would do to stop him. Is it not shaped the same anymore because it's spinning? That's crazy. Will this stop you? Not at all. What do you think of my lightning-fast pace? Wish you would knock it off. That's what I think. We don't have time to prepare. I'm gonna have to find a way to stop him from running. As far as I can see, the only way to do that is to use the playground equipment. What? You know, the seesaw, the swing, those things. Precisely. He doesn't know what playground equipment is. Except there's one more piece of equipment to be exact. Stop with that equipment, eh? We should rethink things here. Yep, that's telling me I messed up. Oh boy. Swapping is hard. I have options now, and that's scary. Only thing I had going for me before was I had almost no options, so it was usually pretty easy to figure out what I had to do. So that doesn't start moving until he jumps on it. He jumps onto this side of the seesaw. too heavy, the seesaw won't budge. Maybe because that swap I made? This little bell is about all the weight I can handle. Okay. Oh. Why? No, that was what I had before. I shouldn't have moved. What am I doing? Gosh dang it. No, I messed it up again. Oh! See, so I won't budge. I'll be able to help himself with it. It's what I'm trying to figure out. Gonna head out now. I think, see gamers. Also want to say there's a hat modding jam happening right now. I'm cooking. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, nice cat cube. I'm so excited. That sounds awesome. Sleep well. Yeah, good luck with the cooking. This guy's so fast. That's not what I wanted to do. Gosh dang it, missile. Get out of there. Gosh. I'm messing up the exact same way I did last time. Where I can't get back. Okay, I want... See, why does it fall? I didn't move it. Maybe I'll still in the tree. Yeah. We have to find a way to make it work for us. Okay, so we can't stop it. Then what did you... What? Why are you even telling me anything then? Well, then I probably have to swap... Dang it. Get out of there. Probably have to launch that up, because launching the baseball didn't do much of anything. The tire is now a different shape, and I cannot reach it. Gosh dang it, dude. Please! Okay, get in there. And now we swap them. Okay. Okay, I think this is what I want to have happen. Oh my gosh, it didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. Do I have to rotate the tire? Surely not, right? So it's the right shape. Looks funny, flattened ball. Same shape as that horrible Mino. It's too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me. Find a way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing. Knock it out from the tree, I say. There's something we can do. That was so close. If it hit the ball, it could have knocked it down. So all this umbrella can be used for? Knocking the rugby ball down? Don't forget about my powers. Don't forget about my recklessness of youth. What? That's not the same shape, is it? No. Huh. See, I don't want to ruin it, though. Good. Don't tell me what it is. I would rather suffer. You can make it down there? What? It would also be football shaped. I mean, I definitely messed this up. What the letter is it? Doesn't seem right. Well. This is gonna be a puzzle and a half. Yeah, there sure are, Sissel. Can I swap this entire thing with a ball? That'd be cool. Aw, that would have been awesome. Oh, what good that does anyone. Ugh. Or it might be huge. That's Kool-Aid and I get it. But I'm not there yet. Not much swappage I can do. I don't want the basketball over there. I need the baseball over there. The baseball is the one that I don't care about. I think. Would it be the baseball falling out of the thing? Gaps in the bars are big enough, or is that not how this works? No, I don't think so. tire rotates, so I feel like it has to be that. But I don't think I can reach the ball with the tire. What about the umbrella? That paper's gone! Okay, it's back. We're fine. No! Don't! Okay, well... swap him in the football. No, I don't think I can swap him because he's alive. Wonder, please try spinning the cage. Oh my gosh, I can spin the cage! Okay, well, I'm about to lose as well, so... Ah. Wait, they have something to say. Okay, maybe it'll help me. Look at that thing go. Doesn't look like it's going to stop for quite a while. These globe climber novices. Huh? Even little children treat it with the respect it deserves. Unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. It does look pretty dangerous. One time I was running on it and got carried away. Spinning so fast I couldn't get off for a while. A harrowing experience. I'd like to see that. What? Do I have to spin before he gets to it? I straight up forgot that I could spin it. I didn't even realize when I first saw it that I could spin it, so it only makes sense, really. You don't have to say, well, would you look at that every time, buddy? Wait, but how do I get onto it before he spins it? I might just be stupid, never mind. No, because why are you going and doing that now? Please. Why didn't it stay on that side? Why did it wait? Why didn't it roll over to this side and weigh it down? This is what has messed me up every time. For some reason, the tire just rolls to that side. And I can't swap while he's in it, because that would be ridiculous. I'd just be able to take him anywhere. Oh. You know, of course, the reason I haven't tried that yet, because I haven't been able to. This sucks. And then by the time I start to try to turn things back, he always comes out and, yeah. I don't have any chance because it just gets screwed up. Please! Does that need to be the basketball? Is that what it is? But it can't be the basketball. Do I have to weigh it down with the tire? Swap the tire with the... Is that what it is? Dude. I can't. The seesaw part of this is killing me. One of these days, I'll make it through. Oh my gosh. Stop! Stop it! Stop! Stop! Thank you. And then can I lift this up? Nope, still too heavy. He's already here again! Don't know if you care or not. Change the sound effects to the orbital Gatling version. I'll never do again. Oh, cool. Why doesn't that lift me up any higher? I just need to be a little bit higher. Oh my gosh. This makes so much sense in my head. Why can you only move it one way? Why doesn't it tilt more? I don't understand. It doesn't even matter. I just have to be on there when he is. Didn't see this coming. I was worrying about nothing. I hate this game. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. Don't you know the first thing about the globe climber? Huh? Even little children treat it with respect it deserves. Oh yeah, you've already said this. Looks like I'm just destined to fly through the air like this for a while. This just might buy us some time. Maybe we'll just keep spinning around like that the whole 4 minutes. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand it for that long. You know, at least stop him from running for a while. See what we can when we have the chance. What the heck are we gonna do? You swap it mid-tilt, won't it tilt further because of the weight? No, you can't swap it mid-tilt. I don't think you can. It doesn't sound like something the game would let you do. Okay, it looks like I'm destined to be over here now. Sorry, and if you're trying to solve puzzles in this game with physics, it will not work out for you a lot of the time. Well, I can get the umbrella. Go back to spinning. Loser. I can just refresh it, that's cool. But then what can I do here even? What even can I? I need to hit this football with something, right? How am I gonna hit this football with anything? I still have no semblance of a plan at all. I've got him spinning. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Maybe that'll do something. I don't know. Sure looks like it's not doing anything at all. You're supposed to hit it with the umbrella. Yeah, see, the problem is how. The problem is how in the world I do that. Do I swap this with the basketball? Every other time he's jumped off of there, the basketball has not gone where I wanted it to. This looks like something where the basketball would bounce up, and then it would just kind of roll through the bottom of the umbrella and then hit the ball, right? This game has silly physics like that. Surely that would be how it works. Well, that's my guess. I think all I can do is wait for it to happen. Okay. Can I, like, close... Stop. Can I, like, close the umbrella? Stop it! Go back to... Umbrella won't close, will it? Almost be in the way. So you don't have to close it. Well, then what do we have to do? I so did not see that coming. I thought the umbrella would catch the ball. Did you see that? The tree branch, it shook a little. I guess I saw it shake too. Only it shook a little more. It would knock that terrible rugby ball down. From this terrible tree. Maybe it just needs a little more weight. Sure, we can do this. We just have to put our heads together. Everything's good so far. We just need one more step. What? Oh! Oh! Swapsies! I gotcha! Big. There, we moved the ball. What do you think, Missile? The ball there. I think I can do it. Just a few seconds. You'll swap Mina with the leaf. And then from there, you can swap Mina one more time. The final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready? You bet! Come on, come on. Oh! Watch me, Sizzle. Here I go. Finishing touches. You can do it, Missile. Swap Mina with that ball. Oh my gosh. There, how's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. Now Mino's right where he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Yeah. Wow, that one had no checkpoints, did it? Now nobody has to die. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? Talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? Guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So let's go back and save your life. Ellipses. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Kamila when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Kamila. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Oh, of course, you're right. Okay, Missile, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When you get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then, to the present. Oh my gosh. That one was a doozy. A little crazy for your first swap puzzle. But I also might just be dumb, I don't know. So Kamila ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. Weren't able to change that part. I listened to my story without saying anything. Sorry, wish there was something else I could have done. Oh, you did the best you could. Sure, she's alright, after all. After all, she has me! Leaf. Missile, are you in there? Miss Lynn, leave Miss Kamila to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. The? Oh, bye, Missile. Miss Lynn? No, Missile! No! I'm gonna leave it up to Missile. Kinda looks like Missile's being left up to the wind. Missile goes to the moon. Legendary spin-off game. Missile will return in Ghost Trick 2. Imagine they introduced the swap mechanic for one puzzle. That'd be so cool. I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me, pardon me. My apologies, this is for you. Oh. Yeah, that fit. Kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. Ellipses. What's the matter, cat? Got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. So many ellipses. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Ellipses. Excuse me, but are you... No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? Are you talking about... Why are you relevant? That's insane. Here in this park, the gods surely controlled fate. Today, 10 years from that day. We meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? It could just be coincidence. Apparently you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. Wonder if the guy that Jowd killed will be the other ghost tricker. Even if that's not necessarily how they work. This guy might be a special case, I don't know. That's my game theory. Give this guy some of the biggest lore drops in the game. Oh my gosh. Rock of the Gods. What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. Hey, Missile. Missile. Yeah, he's fine. Wait a minute, you say G-O-D-S, but do you mean D-O-G-S? Of course not, don't be silly, this is no time for ridiculous word games. We're sitting just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods, Temsic Park. The Rock of the Gods. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. Miracle? Dude, it's aliens. What's this rock you've been talking about? Is it a meteorite? Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Yeah. Whoa, that's a guy. Peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. Her outfit is awesome. Didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick it was painful, just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. What the heck, dude? And crashed into the ground. Meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. That's insane. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the rock of the gods." Oh my, I can't believe it. Rock of the Gods was given the name Temzik, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. I never knew about this Temzik. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then. You passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. That's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynn. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temzik after the name of the park, this park that it fell in. And the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. So I've taken up residence in this park and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission. I see. Taking you with me, Missile. So 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that. But Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temzik thing. If he knew, and the man died, I took his life. What's that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives. The ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. Every answer I get, I learn more about it. I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? I don't think so. We just threw a meteorite into the mix. That makes me so much more confused. Now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. Yeah. Oh, the chapter's not over. That's okay. I thought it would be. Found the music box, Detective Jowd? Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Ellipses. Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanello, right? Don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Jowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. It's a certain knack to doing it, you know? Ah! See? Calls it a knack? It looks more like brute strength to me. He can hear you. What? Here you are. Don't hold it like that. Don't hold it like that. That is not how you hold a gun. Should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Kamila built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant, disappears. Why would little Kamila use something like that? Don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. You're kidding. Okay, I thought the gun fired. When it happened, Kamila was watching from her hiding place. Saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. Had to figure out who was saying that. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame, too. Those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, proves the contraption existed there in the room that day. This is insane. Didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. That angle was never brought up in court. So, Justice Minister, must call off the execution at this point. Nice. Knew I was right. Wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. Those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Trick time! By which we mean save and quit time, because I don't know how much longer this chapter is, and I don't really want to go anymore. But we'll pick it up tomorrow. Were we not, gamers? This game is really good. The story is getting more insane somehow, though. I don't know how they're managing that. Wow, we did chapter 10, 11, 12, and 13 today. This might work out pretty well. Kamila's still being kidnapped and we're throwing meteorites in the story? Yeah. Uh-huh. Unless that was solved and I missed it. Nope. She is very much still kidnapped. She has not been saved. Oh, we did 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 today. Okay, we can probably finish it next time then if they keep being about that length or so. Oh no, there was an achievement in chapter 13. It was to capture her with the chandelier immediately. That's rough. I missed something in chapter 9 as well. Dang. Lead the way outside without failing? Oh, I have to escort Jowd without messing up. Yeah, that wasn't happening. No, I mentioned it before. I'm a huge fan of how this game does not introduce any characters that don't play a role. Yeah, that's great. Big fan. Should return in Ghost Trick 2? Yeah. They don't solve her kidnapping in this one. That happens in the next game. Tell me that Inspector Chelmey's important. Remember who you said that was? I also don't. How many more chapters are left? I think there's like 18, right? 14, 15, 16, 17, and then there's an achievement for clearing Ghost Trick. So I assume that there's 18 chapters. Unless 17 is the last one. Either way, we'll finish this up tomorrow. Remember all the projects that guys? Shoutouts to Terrence. Dude, Terrence! Oh, thank you, Ryan? That is Inspector Shelby. He looks funny, I like him. Spindly little arms, though. Oh, I need to show you guys my one screenshot. Look at this. Is that not the coolest thing ever? Look at that. Wow. Oh, it's gone. Unfortunate. What was Dandy? Yeah, Dandy was important. Oh! That's right. Are you just talking about the sideswept hair? I can see that, I guess. Yippee, I obtained an illustration. Let him at the pose. Oh, the pose, yeah. The pose I can see. Thank you for timing out Indigo for 10 seconds. Yippee, Indigo obtained a timeout. I might need to go through and immediately 100% this game once I'm done with it. Absolutely, we'll be doing that. Last time it was 7 days ago. I had to change that. Well, that's fair. Yeah, he probably deserves it. Shelby's kind of a massive goober sometimes, but he's a murderer. One of the games that doesn't really count. Oh, that's not super good. It does make him a little bit more similar to Dandy, though. Dandy kidnapped a little girl, so it's about the same thing. So, dude, spoilers. Murder in one of the games. Massive spoilers. Can't believe this. The achievements on this game are so funny. They all are marked with like a character's head, but at like a certain point you kind of run out of characters. Like there's way more achievements than there are characters. So like the clearing chapter 12 achievement just has one of the guards that Rhyme said looked like a rabbit, and that's the picture that marks it for some reason. It's kind of cool. I'm disputing some spoilers. This does deserve it. He's probably talking about Gundam right now. Yeah, or like Armored Core or something. He doesn't really talk about Armored Core that much, but you know, he probably is this time. Only makes sense. I want to disappear so I can talk about Professor Layton spoilers. I think I'm going to talk about going to bed spoilers. By which I mean, the stream is ending. Whoa! Wow! Whoa! Whoa! What the? Wow! What the heck? Whoa, dude! Oh my gosh!